We're not having shirts hanging out and stuff like that, are we? We're all looking for biz, yeah?
Yeah, tuck your shirts in.
Excited to meet Stuart Pearce when he comes?
Yeah.
The TV programmers.
Make sure you can see my lens.
Should we do like size order? Ready for my closer.
What do you actually know about Stuart Pearce?
That when he was playing a football match, he had a cut along his head and it was bleeding like crazy.
Yeah.
So, and he carried on playing. That's his nickname, Psycho now.
What do you think about Stuart Pearce? What do you know about him?
He's like a very good footballer, and he used to play for England, and now he manages the England under 21s.
Lucy, you can't go out that way.
Do you remember the penalty? The penalty he scored against Spain in '96.
No, because I wasn't born there.
No, I wasn't born there when he made his name.
He was born 2 years later.
Yes.
I know his name is Stuart Pearce.
Yes.
Yes.
Any more?
Not really, no.
No.
He's the England under 21 manager.
Yeah. He is. That's all I know.
Normally I try to run, never mind me wanna hide, 'cause I never knew what I wanted till I looked into your eyes. So am I in there?
6 years, 6 years. 1, 2, 3, that, stay there. 1, 2, 3, that side. 1, 2, 3, stay there. 1, 2, 3, stay there. Kezia, you're 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we will go on.
At this spot,
So, have you ever met anyone like a celebrity like this before?
I've been about a mile away from JLS, but that's about it. I met Imogen Cairns, a famous gymnast.
And what do you know about Stuart Pearce then?
Nothing. He used to be called nickname Psycho.
Do you know why they call him Psycho?
Not really, no. We can shake hands with it.
You're winning today, yeah? You're getting off.
I hit the crossbar.
How many games you played?
I've scored one. I've game it. I'm not going to skills. You've got to play.
How many games you have to play?
7.
7? Oh, that's not bad. What do you think of the pitch?
Good.
Alright, you ready to sign? Are you going to get signed?
Sure, but it's not on my side.
You fell over yet?
I am. No, I am. That was flying.
You burned or was it alright?
It's alright.
You come down here all the time?
I'm a party. We play at TCC. So I'm going to play at TCC.
How many have been at Torbay?
I've been there.
Are you there at the moment? Oh, good.
I've been there. Yeah,
Is that your team? I bet you're a United fan or something like that. Are you? You're a Torquay fan.
We're going up. Me, I'm a Torquay fan.
I am. Okay. I like to say support your local team. Alright, yeah.
Paper.
Does anyone want paper?
Yeah, that's cool. Right, have you got pens, people?
Oh, brilliant. We all almost indicate there.
How does it feel to got an autograph with Stuart Pearce's autograph on your shoulder now?
It was really good.
Are you going to be one to keep now?
Yeah.
Definitely not one to put in the wash.
No, I'm gonna give it to my dad and show him.
Yeah, he's across for a week, so good season. Did you come from Coventry? No, so they come up last year. Yeah, strong conference, really strong, really very strong. It's like Crawley, I think, go straight up. Yeah, they got that. Yeah, played them in FA Cup, so they're close to one. Yeah. See. How long have you been working down there? Yeah. Good, yeah. I love it. Great club. 128 schools. Yeah, I'm involved with the Centre of Excellence at Torquay now, so that's the idea really, sort of keep going up and onwards and upwards really, so seeing where it takes us. Playing courses, yeah, very good. Yeah. Just getting them all down here really, trying to get everyone out of the band. Send them up to the top of the hill here, it's sunny here, but it's never really sunny. They'll come to yeah, that's it, yeah, absolutely. Well, they're brilliant, yeah. So if we get a picture? Yeah, of course, yeah. Sure, can we get one of you in the middle? Go on, Tom, that's nicely. Thanks a lot. Okay, no worries. Yeah. Chelsea there.
Hey, it's my lucky dog.
Go away.
Facility?
What's going on today then?
What we've done is we've got 6 aside and made it different papers. So we've got like 6 pictures together.
How are you finding the pitch, alright?
Yeah, it's good. It's not hard.
Oh, you fallen over on it yet? Yeah. It's not so bad?
Yeah.
When they first started having these pitches, they were really hard.
Yeah, like the one down at Kevin Valley?
No, I'm going back a long time.
It's not working, Mr. Boots.
Oh, really bad.
I've got some online.
Take the range.
on Facebook.
You come down here a lot?
Yeah, but that's not
Weights on chicken.
Are you going to school? Yeah, very good.
I'm on. I'm on telly. Yeah.
I can't believe he's going to cut you out. That's unbelievable.
Mum, have it.
You should have sugar dribbling together.
He's got his own one.
I was going to say. This is a free-time game. Jesus, Hawkins, do you want to play for England? I didn't think it away.
No places behind us, isn't there?
Right. Tag me in that one, son.
Wait, how'd you zoom out?
On the side, there's a little... Yeah. He can believe it. On the technology.
That one?
No, there's a little joint.
Oh yeah.
Mug shot. Then I'll use the camera. Your turn. He can play football as well. Jesus. Good look at that.
Try and get scouted by him.
So we can go now. Go on. No.
Go, mate.
Just knock it to Kieran, look. Oh. Control, Kieran. Take your time. Kieran. Josh! Yeah, go again if you can.
Louder.
Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
what did you think of the band there just then?
I think they're marvellous because actually we only received our instruments last week.
All right.
Which means that we've only had 2 afternoons after school of rehearsals. So I think you'll agree they've done really, really well, and I'm proud of them. And they're led by Peter Hubble here, and this is his project for the Bronze Award to lead a group of students in Key Stage 3 and 4.
Yeah. How much preparation needed to go into getting this band here this afternoon?
Just 2. We only had 2 afternoons after school with the rest of the band to practice, and I think they've done really well because we only got together on Monday, I think it was. So yeah, done really well.
Of course, good event to have, especially now that STUART Pearce is here as well. Certainly get the carnival atmosphere underway.
Oh yeah. Hopefully he's noticed us just tucked away in our little part of the field, and they enjoyed it. So hope everyone enjoyed it.
We'll be seeing you out and about in Paignton and South Devon in the future. Yeah,
hopefully. I really like to do some more events like this, and football matches for the school, and get better and better.
And hopefully cheer on Torquay in the League One next year.
Oh yeah.
I think they've seeded a couple of the stronger teams, but and everybody else has just been thrown in the hat, I think.
Right then, CME, pick a player, mark up, let's keep it in their area. Sammy, turn and face. Watching these wide ones, well done, Joe. Mark up! Up the heat! Mark up! On up!
Stay in my job till you get there.
Felix, back, step up a little bit.
Oh, they're all ready, are they?
Olivia, where'd you get the footballs from? TV camera? Yeah. Put my hand in front of it. Excuse me, I'm going in as well.
Watch out, boys. You're all on the pitch.
Well done, lads. Thank you.
Hi there, all right, good to see you. Yeah.
well, it's like everything. If there's not a facility for young lads and young teams to come and play on, all of a sudden you don't know whether you're good at football anyway. So because you never get the opportunity to develop yourself. So the more facilities there are for youngsters, the more kids you'll find that end up going and playing, and then from there, obviously, better players will come through whatever level they'll end up playing at.
I don't mind as long as I can let you do
Do you want to have your words around?
Do you mind if we just pop outside for radio?
Part of my job, obviously, in my mind, it doesn't seem a million miles away when I was playing as a youngster, you know, and playing in teams and not having facilities like this to come and play at, basically. So, yeah, it's really a case of not forgetting where you've come from and the route that I've taken coming through football.
Obviously in your job you're really concerned with young people, and do we do enough to nurture the talent in this country, do you think?
Within reason, yes. I think it's improving very, very quickly. I think the standard of coaching is much improved at the moment, and getting better all the time. And obviously today the facility here and the opportunity for young players that have turned up in numbers to play on this facility is testament to a lot of people's hard work, I would say, in the area.
I mean, do you think that technical things like having a really advanced place like this actually help in developing talent, or is it really down to the coaching?
I think it's a combination of both. You know, people always say to me, why the Spanish, why the Italians supposed to be better than the English players. Well, so firstly the weather for a start, and then on top of that you've got facilities, and then on top of that you've got the standard of coaching. So everything has to be put in the melting pot, basically, and at the end of that you'll get better technical players out at the end of it. And
so having invested all this money in something like this, what would you hope it would achieve sort of for the wider area?
Well, I think if you strip it down to the one thing, if it achieves young people having the opportunity to come and play somewhere and enjoy a physical activity, we've won. On top of that, whatever comes out of it after that's a bonus.
Can I just very quickly ask you about Torquay United this weekend? Obviously, as you know, they're playing at Old Trafford,
yep,
playing Stevenage. They obviously will be feeling the pressure. What's your advice to them?
If I was sat in a dressing room of any of the teams that are in the playoff final at this stage, really, whatever comes out of this weekend is a bonus for both teams. Not long out of the conference, both sides, and just play your natural game that you've played all season. That's what's got you there to a major final. So basically, if they keep doing the same, handle any nerves that might come their way, and I'm sure it will, because there'll be a decent crowd on a great pitch. I was at Old Trafford on Tuesday or Monday, I don't know what it was, for the Youth Cup final, so the pitch is in excellent condition, so just go and enjoy the day.
And how do they handle the nerves, obviously being on the telly and all that?
Like I always say to my team, if you think you're nervous, take a walk down the corridor and go into their dressing room, and then you say to your team, we've got more ability in this dressing room than they've got in theirs, so they're the ones who are nervous, not us. That's how you handle it.
And would you predict a score for us?
No, definitely not. As an unbiased FA member, no, I couldn't. May the best team win.
Thank you. Thanks ever so much.
My pleasure.
Lovely.
Youngsters out there who are currently playing and want to get into professional football, what would you say to them to help them advance in their career?
I would say enjoy what they do. If I turn the clock back for myself, when I first started playing football as a 5-6 year old, I done it for the enjoyment. You know, I went over the park, I played in school teams, I played in Sunday teams, and I've done it all for the enjoyment of it, not with an end goal of being a professional footballer, but even so, you sort of think to yourself, wouldn't it be nice? The important thing is to go out and enjoy it and try and improve day by day and listen to your coaches. You know, I think for youngsters nowadays, they've got great access to some really good coaches and certainly really good facilities. So they've got a lot more going for them as players, and certainly I had.
And what have you made of the afternoon here down in South Devon?
Expressing here, you know, they've come and used the facility, and that's the trick behind it. Obviously, I spoke with one of the gentlemen earlier who said obviously the crime rate in this area has dropped a touch since this facility has been open. So I think all across the board everyone's happy, and a lot of hard work's gone in here for a lot of people in this area, and that can't be unnoticed.
And of course it says a lot for football in the community and bringing it all together. Yeah,
as I say, it costs a lot of money to put a facility like this in place, and as I say, the people that have contributed to do that for the sake of the youngsters in this area should be very proud of themselves.
much effort has gone into getting this here today?
The Astro pitch has been a long time coming. It's taken many, many years to find the funding for it, but we've been really lucky. We have a Director of Sport here, Jason Trevarthen, who was worked tirelessly to find that funding, and we found the perfect partner in the Football Foundation, who have been so supportive of the college, helped us with the funding, but also helped us by giving us lots of advice as well.
What has been the reaction in the local community to having it here in Paignton?
Well, I think the local community has been absolutely delighted. I mean, I was born in Torbay, and our state-of-the-art facilities were non-existent, whereas now this college and Torquay Community College actually have superb Astro facilities. So what we find are those people constantly wanting to rent them, hire them, and the lovely thing for me as principal of the college is to be able to come out, look at the Astro and see people of all ages enjoying themselves. So it's fantastic.
And of course this event is quite well timed. Hopefully we'll have more to celebrate football-wise come this time Saturday.
Who knows? I don't know a great deal about football, I have to say, but I am aware of the Barcelona-Man United match on Saturday, and I know a lot of people are asking Stuart what his view is of what the outcome of that match will be. But yeah, who knows? It could be a big celebration on Saturday.
And of course the Torquay game.
And of course the Torquay game, yes, absolutely, because as you probably are aware, Torquay United often come to the college, perhaps at short notice, and ask us if they can use this pitch to train, particularly in the winter time, and we're always very pleased to have the guys here.
It's quite unique to the whole of the Southwest, isn't it?
This pitch is very unique because of it being state-of-the-art. I mean, obviously technology improves time and time again, and this is the most modern pitch that we have here, along with Torquay Community College, and it's a really fabulous playing facility.
Okay, thanks very much.
Okay.
Who's the captain of your squad? Josh, I hear you just won. How does it feel to have won here today?
Yes!
Yep. That's Josh. You're Josh. How does it feel to have won here today?
Great.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. I think the whole team played really well.
It's been awesome!
And of course, you've had the chance to impress Stuart Pearce.
Yeah, I hope I've done enough to get into the England.
Yeah, well, you've won it today. How are you going to be celebrating then?
Go down.
Go down to the pub after a few beers.
Yeah, sounds good.
In a couple of years.
Yeah. So what next for your footballing career then?
Don't know, but I play Man United. So hopefully.
Plymouth, yeah.
Bristol Rovers.
Torquay, anyone?
Bristol Rovers.
Anyone for the goals?
Man United. Or Barcelona.
Barcelona. Right then. So, how does it feel to have won then, all the team together?
Awesome!
I'll just get your name as well.
What?
Name?
Old Way Primary School,
No,
best school in Britain.
And your name? Josh.
Aaron.
Hancock, aged?
11.
11.
Plays for Exeter. And Wellington.
And you just won the last game 1-0, yeah?
Yeah, I scored the winner.
You scored the winner?
I didn't even come on. Only because I set up things. Yeah.
Brilliant. And now we've got the grand unveiling over there by the looks of it, so we're going to go over there. Check it out.
stand next to him very quick.
You need to move on round a bit because we need to get to there. Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. It's a great privilege and a great pleasure to welcome you all here this afternoon to the opening of our Astro. I'd like to welcome our primary schools and all the staff from the primary schools, our staff here in the college, parents, governors and pupils of the college, the chairman of Torbay Council, Councillor Derek Mills, the Mayor and Leader of the Council, Mayor Gordon Oliver, Councillor David Thomas and Jeanette Richards, and the many friends that we've got here this afternoon from our local community. And of course, I really do wish to thank and welcome Stuart Pearce, our honoured guest. It's a real privilege to have you here, Stuart, and thank you very much indeed for coming. It's been fantastic to see you mingling with so many people and making so many people's day. Having been brought up in Torbay and enjoying sport, I know the one thing that as a youngster here in Torbay I would really have liked would have been some state-of-the-art sporting facilities. I never actually thought that one day I would be taking part in the opening of such a fantastic facility here in Paignton, and it will be so welcomed by Torbay. So for me, it's a really important day, both as principal of the college to have this wonderful facility, but also as a member of our community to enable it to be used right across age ranges, ability ranges, and it to be a real facility for the community of Torbay. They've been a long time coming, and it's really nice now to see them being well used. The concept of the Astro has been talked about for many years. I've actually been in the college 29 years, and it's taken some time for us to get this wonderful facility. I must pay tribute this afternoon though to Jason Trevarthen, who's our Director of Sport, because without his tenacity and determination this pitch would not be here. He pursued funding relentlessly to ensure that we got the money for this pitch. There can be few college principals anywhere in the country as well briefed as I was on the length, the texture, the bounce capacity of artificial turf as I was during that period. Jason kept me well informed, and actually there's not anything I don't know about artificial turf now, thanks to Jason. Jason was fantastic. He got the best facility that we could possibly have. The pitch is very well used. For me, it's a great pleasure at any time to come out of my office during the school day to see our students using it, or indeed in the evening, or even drive by on Saturdays and Sundays. It's also great to hear our students enthuse about it. They talk excitedly about their lessons and their time on this pitch. And it's fantastic to see people of all ages and all abilities making use of it. And it provides a really great opportunity for people to take part in sport. And that's not just playing, but refereeing, coaching and spectating. And as you would expect, as principal of a sports college, I believe firmly in the power of sport and its very positive impact it can have on our lives and on our communities. Bringing this project to a successful conclusion was not easy, and I would like to say thank you to the many groups of people that helped and supported us. In particular, the Football Foundation, who worked so closely with us but also provided the lion's share of the money. Torbay Council, who also provide money for us, gave us lots of help and support, and particularly the planning officers who were so supportive and so helpful in helping us get it right. Then of course there's Mansell's, the contractors, who were very easy to talk to and communicate with, and worked very hard to get it absolutely spot on time. And then there's our sites and buildings team here, led by Kevin Byrne, who I know has pursued contractors time and time again to ensure that every detail was finalised and finished to our satisfaction. And then to Torbay Sports Council, ably led by Roger Mann, who again gave us lots and lots of help and support. So it's very clear that without that support this pitch would not have taken place, and it's just such a fantastic facility for our school and indeed for the community of Torbay. So fantastic, and thank you. I appreciate all the help and support that we have had. And now I'm going to pass just over to Derek Mills, who is the chairman of the council, to say a few words.
Right, thank you all. I'm only going to say a few words because isn't it a wonderful facility we have here? Have all you enjoyed playing football on it today? Yes! It's great, isn't it? And you can go home and you're not muddy, which is another advantage with the amount of rain perhaps we have sometimes in South Devon. But no, it is a wonderful facility and I'm sure everybody will enjoy using it, and it is being used. I come and do my shopping at Morrison's on a Sunday morning and I look across the road and this place is full of children playing football during the day, and then the older people in the evenings, and I understand as well that we have a Veterans League starting, so perhaps I'll look in the cupboard, get my old football boots out, polish them up and perhaps come along and pay a visit. It's such a lovely surface. I wish my lawn at home was as good as this and I wouldn't have to mow it once a week. But no, it's super to have such a facility in Torbay that everybody can use and that everybody is using it to the fullest ability and opportunity, and may that please carry on. And thank you everyone again. It's great to see such a facility here in Torbay for everybody to use. Thank you.
Right, I'm now going to ask Stuart Pearce if he'd like to say a few words before we actually cut the tape and officially open the pitch.
Well, firstly, thank you obviously for inviting me down today. By the time someone like myself gets the opportunity to come down here, normally I turn up when everything's complete. So I'd just like to say really thank you for whoever's put all the hard work in getting this place up and running. It's a fantastic facility. I wish when I was a youngster I had the opportunity to play on a pitch like this and probably to get coached by coaches that would give me every chance of being a decent player. But I ended up being a very average player. That's a different story. Listen, but really the main thing is well done to everyone that's put a lot of hard work in. Someone had to have the vision to get this place up and running many years ago possibly. On top of that, the funding as well. And as I say, if I was a youngster now, you probably won't appreciate it, but hopefully in the future, and you might go on to be, you know, top quality players possibly, maybe you'll be the one that's putting all the hard work in to get another facility sometime in the future. But well done to everyone down here, and you should be very proud of this facility. Well done.
Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen and football players. My name is Jason Trevarthen. I'm one of the assistant principals at Paignton Community Sports College. I'm also the director of sport at Paignton Community Sports College. First of all, I'd just like to thank every single one of you for coming and supporting us today on the opening of our fantastic football development centre. And I would really particularly like to thank Stuart Pearce for spending three or four hours with us now, meeting all the youngsters and all the signing that he's done. He's gone above and beyond, and I really would like to thank him for that. So on behalf of the college, we did a small gift for Stuart.
Thank you very much.
We do feel really privileged to have a player like Stuart here at Paignton, a former England international, the England under-21 manager, an ex-Premiership manager and the coach to the full national team with us here in Torbay. To open the football development centre here at Paignton, it's been tremendous for us. Now on to the players from the competition. We'd like to congratulate you all on the way that you've played and conducted yourself this afternoon. The excitement in the final, I was watching quite closely between Barton and Old Way, and it was very close, and we'll talk about the result of that in a moment. Before Stuart presents the awards for the Stuart Pearce Primary Cup competition, we would like to give the young people the opportunity to ask some questions to Stuart. I know there's a few students out there ready to ask those questions, so we're just going to come round and pick you out, and maybe we'll have 4 or 5 questions that Stuart could answer for you. Okay, anyone? Any questions? Oh, look at that, straight up there. Okay, do you want to say it?
Okay.
Yeah, right, so stand up. Say it nice and loud so we can hear.
What is the most enjoyable part of your job and why?
For those who didn't hear that, what's the most enjoyable part of my job and why? I think if you ask any manager, it'll be actually the contact time you get with the team, you know, and coaching the team and watching young players develop and improve. I think that's the most important thing, and an enjoyable thing, and hopefully winning trophies, and that might happen this summer possibly.
Anybody else? Yep. Okay. Nice and loud for us.
Who is the best player that you have played with and against, and why?
The best player I've played with will probably be a gentleman called Paul Gascoigne. He was probably, you probably wouldn't remember him, but he was a fantastic player. He played for England on 58 occasions and was on a losing team on 4 occasions, so shows how good he was as a team member. And the most difficult person I've ever played against, a fella called Mark Walder used to play against. He used to play for West Ham and caused me terrible trouble until I kicked him. My best and worst moment as a player. My best moment would be captaining England. My worst moment, I lost a World Cup semi-final once, which I try not to remember until I come down here and you ask me the question. Thank you for that. I think this day and age in football is just to stay and work longer than next week, you know, but as a manager, maybe sometime in the future if I feel as though I'm going to be good enough maybe to manage the national side, but I think you just try to improve as a manager week by week, month by month, you know, and certainly in the job I do at the moment to improve young players that come through my system.
Okay, thank you.
What's the hardest part of being England under-21 manager?
Hardest part of being the England under-21 manager, getting a phone call from Jack Wiltshire this week saying he wants a rest. The most difficult part is not being with the team on a regular basis. You end up maybe once a month for a couple of days you have access to the players. I'm fortunate this summer we go to a European Championships where we'll be together for maybe 3.5 weeks, but I think it's contact time with the team is the most frustrating thing for being an international manager.
Okay, last 2 on there.
Do you believe the under-21s can win the European Championships, and why?
Yes, I do. Over the last 4 years, 4 years ago we lost in the semi-final. 2 years ago we lost in the final. So we're ranked number 1 in Europe at the moment at under-21 level. And we've got some real good talent coming through. A lot of players playing the Premier League week in, week out. So we're a good side, and we've got a great team spirit as well. So it'll be very interesting to see exactly where we finish this summer.
And our last one.
What are the key attributes to being a successful manager?
The key attributes to being a successful manager, I think, is carry on educating yourself, in my mind, both as a player and as a manager. I think as soon as you feel as though you're good enough as a player or good enough as a manager, and probably that goes in life as well, and you stop educating yourself, you'll find that the rest catch up with you very quickly. So from my point of view, not considering I'm a finished article, I carry on educating myself, I watch other coaches work, and I try and improve myself each day.
Thank you, that's brilliant. Thank you very much.
And finally, before we move on to the prizes, personally I really need to thank some important organisations and people regarding the development and this facility and this facility being available for the community. The first one is a lady called Hannah Buckley. She formerly worked for Devon FA, she still works for the FA. Her expertise and knowledge has been absolutely superb for us. I don't think that the facility would be here without her, so Hannah Buckley and Devon FA as a whole. The second would be the college team, and by that I mean the staff of the college, right the way throughout the college, the governors and Jane English as well. The years of planning that we've had, there's been some disruption to school as the facilities have been built and staff have put up with that, and I really do appreciate the college team as well. And finally, for today, Rob Payne, Marcus Thompson and John Julian for their continued efforts and helping us to ensure today has been so successful. So we now move on to the exciting part, and we've got 4 prizes for you here. First one is the STUART Pearce Player of the Tournament, and this player, I'd asked a number of the coaches and a number of the FA skills team about which player we should select for the Player of the Tournament, and the young man that we've chosen is from Oldway Primary School. His name is Aaron Wellington. The sportsmanship this afternoon was tremendous. We talked about this at the start of the competition at 1 o'clock today, and this was very hard to pick out one individual team, but we eventually came to a decision. The fair play team of the tournament is Walbury Primary School.
Could the captain come up and we'll give you just the captain? That's a STUART Pearce signed England shirt there.
Well done, captain. You carry on.
Yeah, all right. And the final was held between Barton Primary School and Oldway Primary School. A very tight encounter. The eventual winners, we'll announce the runners-up first. The runners-up are Barton Primary School. Please come up and receive your awards.
Well done. It's like the Olympics, isn't it?
Thank you for not picking Andy Carroll.
Thank you for not picking him.
Yeah.
Well done.
Spare one for our manager.
Yeah. Spare one for the manager?
Yep.
There you go.
Yep, right.
And now to the overall winner. 14 teams took part of this, in this competition, playing all day. The overall winner is Oldway Primary School. Up you come. Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal part of our opening, and thank you very much indeed to all the primary schools for coming along and joining us this afternoon. And where we go to now is we go back into the coach education room, where I'm going to ask Stuart if he would be kind enough to unveil a plaque. So I'd very much like all our guests to come back inside where we can actually celebrate that unveiling. So thank you very much indeed.
Right then, are you lot going to get together and and you've got to lift the trophy now. You didn't lift it properly. You should have got it and do it like they do on the telly. You see them do it and they go, "Hey!"
Yeah, but I don't want to get embarrassed.
No, you shouldn't have done it. It's funny.
Are we going to be on? What channel are we going to be on tonight?
What
channel are we going to be on?
Right, we want to lift it up. Right. Right, Gary. Right, 1, 2, 3, and. Right, you're going to pass it around?
Yeah.
Kiss it. What? Kiss it and then... Yeah, there you go.
Turn around.
All the way forever.
Yeah. How's it feel to being here with a winning team today?
That's very good. The boys did fantastic. Yeah, it feels great, but it's not really me. The boys played very well, so it's good.
What training and tactics went into getting the winning team here?
Well, we train every week, and we have trials, and we select the players to go into the team, and then well, today depends who we play. If we need to score a lot of goals, we only played one at the back. If we needed to defend like we did in the final, we would then play the 2 at the back, and the other 3 can attack at will.
How tough was it here today?
Very tough. All the teams played very well. Yeah, it was very good.
And of course there was a chance to impress Stuart Pearce as well. Do you think anyone will get a goal on that?
I think the children enjoyed that. Yes, I think that inspired them. Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, that's the end of a thorough football celebration here in South Devon. The new AstroTurf here has been unveiled by the legend that is Stuart Pearce, and the team behind me, the champion team, are off to celebrate their win here today. Lewis Clark for Lewes News at Paignton Community Sports College.